Merry Christmas from Thessaloniki!
This northern Greece city has surprised us with how festive it is this holiday season. From people dancing in the streets in the rain, festive lights, sweets, and explored the sights this holiday season. Thessaloniki might just have become my favorite city to celebrate Christmas in this holiday season.
Ooh, that's bold.
I know.
Our first Christmas in Greece we spent in Chania. Last year we went to Athens, and this year, Thessaloniki.
We really had a good time in both Athens, Chania, and around Crete at Christmas, but we wanted to try something new. And we'd actually never been to Thessaloniki before, even though it's been very high on our list. So we thought, why not come to Greece's second biggest city and see what it has to offer during the holiday season? And it by far has exceeded the expectations.
It's interesting to see how these cities have celebrated Christmas just a little bit differently with their own style. Like how in Chania, all of the boats are decorated in beautiful Christmas lights. In Athens, the city comes alive with buildings covered in decorations, with big bows hanging off the doors. Here in Thessaloniki, in Platia Aristotelous, you have the tree and the decorations that go all the way down for blocks until you make it to the Christmas market.
So the first thing that was very obvious about what separates Thessaloniki from the other Greek celebrations I've been to was just how massive the tree lighting event was. Like, we've been on Chania and it's very cute and it's gotten a little bit bigger, but it had nothing on Thessaloniki. Thessaloniki had thousands of people. It felt like the entire city came out to the tree lighting, even though it was raining. But that didn't stop the party. There's a very famous Greek singer, Antonis Remos, who played the tree lighting. He had an opening band that played a lot of cover songs and hits that I know from America. And then Antonis lit it up, and there were people dancing in the rain everywhere I looked, which it's kind of funny seeing all that smiling and joy and happiness and dancing that you see here during the Christmas season that I haven't witnessed anywhere else in Greece. People were standing shoulder to shoulder to see the show, even in the rain, all the way through the square, through those two buildings, and for a couple more blocks beyond that. It was nuts, but everyone was so happy and singing along, singing every word to every song. It was a free concert, and the craziest thing to me was in Chania, I've seen they do fireworks by the lighthouse. It's really beautiful, really cool. Here, they did the countdown, lit the tree, fireworks started, then Antonis walks out, plays the first song, and fireworks were going for that entire time. It was insane.
Visiting here in the winter is not just about the Christmas celebrations. It's also a great time to do some sightseeing. One of our favorite things to do in the winter is to go to the monuments, the museums, and the ruins, considering that during the winter, they are far less crowded. A lot of times you can get in for free on Sundays, and it is a really pleasant way to see the sights where you're not dying in heat, you're not in a crowd, and you actually get a chance to look at each of the falling columns and see the difference.
Yeah, it's really crazy just how hot it can be in the summer. We climbed to the top of Thessaloniki today, which is really beautiful and hot, and it's actually the first Sunday of the month, which that's another thing to note, is when you do see museums in Greece, they're free the first Sunday. So it might have been a little more crowded than it would be other times during the winter season, and it was still far fewer people to be able to go there and do that, and it was amazing and beautiful. But yeah, we were sweating even in the winter, so I cannot imagine what we would have been if it was 80, 90 degrees today.
No, and we had whole sections of these places that we were visiting completely to ourselves. So pleasant. So honestly, if you are really interested in seeing more of the ruins and the sights, I would suggest you come in the winter as opposed to the summer when it's hot, crowded, and not as pleasant.
And as with everywhere in Europe during the holidays, you've got to find a Christmas market. And the Christmas markets in Thessaloniki They're not the hugest, but it's really cute. There's a lot of street food, which is kind of what Thessaloniki is known for, and tons of sparkling lights, like really like sparkling lights all over this city.
What I really liked about the Christmas market here is I felt like it had a really great diversity of the different things that were available, whether it be for adults or for children. Where I found the Athens Christmas market was definitely aimed more towards children. Still really cool and awesome to see even if you're an adult without kids, but I really did like to see a Christmas market that had a little more than just something for kids. And the amount of food at this market was unbelievable. It was probably the majority of the market.
I think one of the reasons that the Christmas market is made for people of adult age is the largest college in the Balkans is in Thessaloniki. It's a college town. There's a lot of young energy as well as adults, but it's a really good mix of people, and it's a really progressive city. The layout of the city is more European, and I think the way people think, they're a lot more open-minded than other places I've been in Greece. And I think a lot of that contributes to the types of people that live here and what the market's probably trying to appeal to.
The people of Thessaloniki are fun, they're warm, kind, comforting, and really hospitable.
One thing I found to be such a funny thing that was telling about the people here is I've had so many people say "Oreya Mali," like cool hair. And it's something that I hear on occasion around Greece, but not so often, especially in Crete. And here, they love it. I see other people with fun hair, and it not only shows that people are more open-minded, but I think just they're a little new with their way of thinking. The mix of that with the hospitality, like the Greek hospitality you get everywhere. I literally had a woman who was driving past, stop her car, roll down the window, and just tell me how amazing my hair was, which I'm like, that's cool, but it made my day. I really was like, wow, I feel like accepted. I feel cool. I feel like, this is somewhere that, as a creative, it really feels like you fit in, I think.
There's a youthful, progressive vibe here, but it's still very Greek at its core. Thessaloniki is definitely a place you go if you have a sweet tooth.
Yeah, you can find street food everywhere you go. Bugatsa was born here, and you don't just get the typical bugatsa with cream. You have savory bugatsa, but you have a lot of varieties of bugatsa that you can find. It's amazing. But then they have desserts of every style. They even have cinnamon rolls, and they throw toppings on there, and stuff I just haven't really seen around Greece. Greeks love their desserts everywhere. It's just even more abundant in Thessaloniki.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure most of the streets we've walked down, we just have been smelling wafting sugar.
It keeps the college kids going, I guess. I don't know.
Better than cocaine.
I don't know if we want to say that. Slogan, sugar.
Yeah, sugar, it's better than cocaine.
The other white powder. I really fell in love with Thessaloniki. It surpassed all of my expectations, which were actually kind of high. I feel so much like I can fit in here, and I can't wait to come back in the summer and explore it then.
Yeah. We've really enjoyed Thessaloniki at the holiday season, but if you have any ideas of where else we should go for Christmas, drop it in the comments.
Hopefully we can keep up this tradition of checking out a new Greek city for the holidays, but I might just come back here. I don't know.
It's been pretty cool.
Thank you again for following Becoming Greek again this year. For following along. Stay tuned. We're going to have some Becoming Greek episodes coming really early next year that we shot this summer.
And at Becoming Greek, we hope that you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Rhett, what would you like for Christmas?
I would just like for you to like, subscribe, and hit that bell button so that you don't miss our next video.
I hear that every time a bell rings, an angel gets his wings.
Ria, Dio, and I.
Kala Kristulina. That what the hell,
Okay, let's go. Sorry. I got it. All right, it's in my head now.